Greetings, goddesses. Today I'm going to share a video that talks about 3 reasons why you should begin a Yoni Egg practice today. If you don't already have one, that is. So over the last 10 or so years, there's been this explosion of Yoni eggs and Yoni cultivation. And it comes with the rise of the divine feminine, this feminine energy that is rising up on the planet right now. And it's a beautiful thing. When I first learned these practices, or when I was coming into these practices over 10 years ago, I was the only person in my circle that had heard about these Taoist Tantric practices and working with the Yoni egg. But now you can find YouTube, lots of YouTube channels on Yoni eggs, Facebook groups, Pinterest, Instagram, you name it, it's out there. And it's wonderful. It's a testament of how we're growing in our consciousness and how women are reclaiming their femininity and their sexual power. So that's a beautiful thing. But what I am not finding is that there are not a lot of women out there who are teaching you how to use the Yoni egg and to use it in the right way. So we know that Yoni eggs are shaped like an egg and they go into the vagina. And I'm just gonna get my jade egg right here. So this is what a Yoni egg looks like. And when you insert the egg, you wanna insert it upside down so the whiter egg goes in first. And because the pubococcygeal and all of the pelvic floor muscles have to work to keep the egg in place, just by wearing the egg, you are strengthening and toning your vagina. However, there is so much more to the Yoni egg practice than just inserting the egg and wearing it around, at least through the Taoist lineage. So the original jade egg or Yoni egg practice goes back over 5,000 years, back to the royal courts of China. I'm not going to get too deep into the story in this video. Just know that the practice is ancient and that it goes way back. And now we've kind of caught on over here in the West, and there's this really big renaissance, if you will, of Yoni egg practices. However, like I said, not a lot of people are teaching you the Taoist way of working with the eggs. Now, there are many ways that you can benefit from your Yoni egg practice. However, just because of the nature of sexual energy, I believe that it's good to have a guide or someone who can really show you how to shift and transmute that sexual energy so that it can work and be a healing force in your life. In my training, I actually got to study with a master. Her name is Mika DeVos, and she's one of Mantak Chia's senior students. And I did a 6-week training with her and Sashi Salona, a Tantric expert, and it was one of the most amazing things that I could have done for myself. So in this training, I learned exercises to sublimate the sexual energy, to make it rise higher, bringing it up to the higher channel so that you can use it for your spiritual development. And also how to circulate the chi so that you can use that sexual energy to heal your body. So there's so much we can do with the jade egg other than just wear it, and so many exercises that can really work not only to strengthen and tone the pelvic floor, but learn how to articulate your yoni so that you can contract different rings of your yoni. So there are 3 rings of your yoni, and you can learn how to isolate all of those so that you can bring more pleasure to yourself during sex, but also to your partner. My goal is to teach you how to do this and how to do it in a safe and respectable way for you. And I'm not going to show you everything on the videos. Some of these techniques you're going to have to come to my trainings and study with me and learn in retreats, but I am going to give you as much material as I can so that you can start to integrate these practices in your life as soon as possible. So today's video, I'm just going to share 3 things or 3 reasons why you want to begin a Yoni Egg practice. And in other videos, I'll go more into how to do it, how to prep to do it, how to cleanse your eggs, how to bless your eggs, and so on and so forth. So do stay tuned, subscribe to my channel so that you can be up to date on the videos if you're interested in establishing a Yoni Egg practice. So the first reason why we would want to work with a Yoni egg is that it is connecting us to the divine feminine. As we work to cultivate our sexual energy through working with the egg, holding the egg, doing exercises with the egg, we are opening up the portal to the divine feminine within us. And so this is our creative force, our womb, our femininity. That's our seat of creation. So by working with the jade egg, you are becoming more in alignment with that feminine within you, and you're channeling more of your creative energy. So we want to do that. We are here to create. We are creative beings. And the more we are connected with our yoni, the more we are connected with the creative force within us. So the second benefit of starting a Yoni Egg practice is that it's working to balance and to circulate healthy hormones. So many of the menstrual or gynecological issues that we have as women are a result of hormonal imbalances. So this includes fertility, menstrual cramps, fibroids, cysts. All of these are a result of imbalances in our hormonal system. So as you start to work with the jade egg, you start to cultivate your sexual energy and learn how to move that energy through your body, you can balance your hormones and also lighten your periods. And what happens is the energy that would have been lost through your menstruation cycle or your period becomes circulated into chi, and then that chi becomes life force that you can use for your healing and benefit. So that makes your periods shorter and less discomfort. So definitely one of the benefits that I noticed the most when I started working with the jade egg on a regular and consistent basis was that my period shifted. And for me, that was a big deal because I had horrible menstrual cycles. But as I started to do these practices and learn how to do the sacred breathing techniques that I'm going to be teaching you in this upcoming retreat, my period shifted and in a big way. So the third reason, and probably the most popular benefit of working with a yoni or a jade egg, is that you're going to strengthen your vaginal muscles and your pelvic floor. And as a result of doing so, this is going to create a more pleasurable experience when you are having sex with your partner or with yourself. So as you learn to articulate your yoni through certain exercises and doing the jade egg practice, or you are allowing for a more orgasmic experience. So as you do these yoni egg practices, you're basically opening up portals to the multi-orgasmic world. And for a lot of women, this is what attracts them into starting their Yoni Egg practice, because they have found that their sex life has gotten complacent or dull, or maybe they weren't able to have orgasms and they're looking for something, a solution that can help them to get there. And working with a jade egg is definitely a way to become more orgasmic. As you strengthen those muscles, now when I say strengthen, I don't mean tight, because we don't want tight vaginal muscles. We want our muscles to be supple and springy. So as we do these practices, we want to relax just as much as we're tightening and toning. The end result is a healthy, supple, strong yoni, not a tight and frigid yoni. We don't want that. And in fact, that can create more problems for you than benefits. So as you start to work with these exercises and cultivate a jade egg practice, you are going to have stronger muscles. And you can even do yoni weightlifting. That's a more advanced technique, so we won't go into that right now, but just know that that is out there as a way to strengthen and tone and also lift the uterus. So sometimes the uterus can start to lean and tilt forward and create a prolapse. So strengthening and toning the pelvic floor has many benefits. And just know that as you begin your Jade Egg practice, that you are working to do just that. So those are my 3 things, 3 reasons why you should start to cultivate a Jade Egg or a Yoni Egg practice today. In the next video, we'll explore ways in which you can get started with your Jade Egg and how to choose the right egg for you. So thank you for watching and stay tuned to the next video. Have a blessed day. Namaste.